Here we see Dark Lady getting initiated on. Um, Andromeda actually swapped Dark Lady mid while Pebbles was doing his combo, so that did save him from taking down Dark Lady instantly. But Flynn TP'd and headshot him, got the kill.
Oh, that's silly Andromeda.
Yes, very silly Andromeda. So it does look they're trying to finish off top tower, and they do get it. Pawned aids, I pawned aids seems to pick it up. You know that guy is on my team, and I still haven't got just the right nickname for him. I call him aids. Sometime I call him pawned. It's a difficult name to say all at once.
Well, you should probably pick with one and then try to build up on that. But we are now sitting at 25-20, still in lead for Team Finale, but we have a tower advantage now, especially for PSI, because they're taking down all 3 Tier 1 towers, as they are nowhere to be seen at all. That gives them a nice gold boost, even if the experience is still fairly even.
Yeah, it's definitely good for that gold boost, but they're gonna have to try to pick up this Dark Lady here. Sneaking is definitely a scary Dark Lady. I have no doubt about it. I've seen it in replays, shoutcasts, everywhere. He is one of my favorite players to watch, and I do not want to see him continue this farm and then ruffle stomp the rest of my team.
Well, continuing the farm seems to be the name of the game. I mean, you guys are all centered in here at mid. Looks like either a mid push or you're going to cycle up top. Check out the Hellborn Forest for maybe a quick gank. And looking at that, it looks like you found yourself a chipper. And going in on this Andromeda, Bubbles putting down his ult, but out comes the Dark Lady visionless ult thingy. But people going down, Thunderbringer coming in, just showing off why he does so much damage. Glacius going to be putting out an ult. Great use of it, taking out that Voodoo, but that Dark Lady is just super powerful at this point, and it looks like the sole survivor will be either that Pebbles. No, it's going to be that Pebbles.
Yeah, Pebbles did survive again. I see the team chat here. I'm like, wow, you guys got there fast. Excellent gameplay there by them. That was a pretty good counter gank, because we did in fact catch Chipper with his pants down, but Dark Lady with that ulti, I do believe it has 9-9 range now, as it's not global anymore. So when Dark Lady ultied, I do know it threw our team for a loop. It's really hard as a new team to micro around Dark Lady's ulti, as this is our first skirmish, and I think we're playing really well against xFin.
Well, you haven't conceded. You're roughly still the same experience values. It's widened a little bit now to just over 1,000, but you know, even just a kill on this Dark Lady would probably remedy that, which is looks like what PSI wants to do at this point. But we do have an offensive ward here placed by Sender from that Hellborn, so they know exactly that you guys are coming. And that gives her enough notice just to get out of there and then come back in just at the right time. So that's a really great ward placement there, showing off how not to get ganked in your own forest.
Yes, excellent ward placement. It's definitely a good I more or less call it a defensive ward, as it is their forest, and that's a pretty common ganking spot. So I think that was not a good idea to probably initiate on top of they're so close to the towers.
Well, you never know until you try, and now we know it was not a good idea. But a little bit of farming down south. You guys got a jungle party going on?
Yeah, it does appear we have a jungle party going on. It seems like Hellborn is grouping up on top. From the looks of it, like I have total map vision now. It does look like they're beating the Dark Lady. So hopefully Prosex Inc. doesn't get beaten into jumping on sneaking. And we do see Flynn coming out. He's trying to pick up the creeps, pick up that ever so important farm. Hellborn coming in on him right there. Flynn goes instantly gets taken out by that imbalanced turn to bring out damage. Hellborn with an excellent pickup right there. It does look like PSI is trying to make up for it, but it's not going to be enough. Andromeda goes down to a bunch of nukes.
A bunch of nukes indeed. We have an invisible Pebbles, who I guess picked up an invis earlier and just waiting for this great time to go in on this Dark Lady, trying not to get comboed. Dark Lady, now is the time to do it. Toss her, toss her, toss her. And toss and double damage. Down she goes. And he even gets off the portal key before they can really retaliate.
Yeah, it does look like he's trying to sneak away here. And 4 heroes chasing him, and here we have SK Cardinal. Is like that Pebbles is pro, and he got away. Pretty good job by Tofu right there.
Well, with those chipper rockets having, all that range, you're really just trying to keep out from those Striders activating, which they seem to have done a good job. A great ult coming in from Bubbles, and now Pebbles coming in, just insta-poning basically anything in its path. And he's still alive for somehow, and he's just chasing these guys now. This Thunderbringer getting tossed right on top of that chipper is going to be taking him down, and now all you just need is a little bit more mana to do a portal key combo right here. I'm predicting a genocide at this point. There it is, genocided. Well done to PSI on that counter gank. Not expecting that Pebbles to come back in so quickly.
Yeah, he got there pretty fast, especially since he TP'd all the way back, and he had to but I guess that's the power of Striders. I can only guess Striders is responsible for that. I did not expect to see him so fast, but excellent counter gank by Prosex Inc. It does appear like the solo mid hero does appear to be carrying them some sort, giving Flint a bit of room to farm, get his carry farm off. I'm looking at Flint right now. It does seem he just picked up his Geomancers. That's going to be huge for the Legion team.
And there it is in perfect use, as they're going to be taken down a little bit more with this tower. Finding Dark Lady, I think they know Dark Lady's there, but they're going to back up at this point. Well, okay, not all of them, but most of the Hellborn are now up. But that Thunderbringer, of course, with that global ult of his, can still contribute to these team fights. That's something this team really has over PSI, is 2 almost global ults. I mean, the range on Dark Lady's ult is 99,000, which I would like to say covers the entire map, but I can't be too certain on that.
Yeah, I believe it's about half the map. I believe he can cast it. Average of about half the map, and that's they definitely have an excellent gang slash counter gang team, having 2 powerful global spells like that, especially against Trillian heroes. It did appear catastrophic for PSI not too long ago, falling victim to Dark Lady hands and Thunderbringer ult. So I hope they can continue to gank this Dark Lady here and keep Hellbound down.
Well, she picked up that runed axe about the 22-minute mark, so it's not the world's fastest runed axe, but that's still a respectable number. I mean, to get that, with indeed her iron shield and her steam boots, and they're now going to be making great use of the double stacking mechanics here, and triple stacking, to just feed her that farm. She's level 15, so she's doing really respectable. Who's not doing respectable? Voodoo Jester goes down in an insta combo with no help whatsoever from Dark Lady, but just look at her farm. I can only assume that they're just going to try to feed her at this point as much as they can.
Yeah, he did Dark Lady actually ulted, but by that time he was actually down. We see Pebbles taking down way too sexy here in the middle. That's gonna be huge for PSI. It does look like they're gonna try a push right now. So xFin losing a few teammates there to the Pebbles ganking. This tower is gonna go down pretty fast. Chipper, a spell shielding a creep. I'm not sure what's the plan. What's going on with that? Maybe he just did that to try to delay the push a little bit. I'm not sure why he didn't rocket spam. But here we have their middle. They're trying to take out mid tower. 29-minute push on middle tower. Chipper rockets coming out. Gonna take down. No, it didn't take him down, but Bubbles definitely taking a lot of damage. Got to back off.
That Flint ultimate on that chipper really takes out about half his health, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a powerful ultimate in itself. The cooldown on that is pretty low compared to Dota 2. I think they did a good job on designing that ult in comparison to how it is in Dota.
Well, that's one of the also uses of Chipper, is getting that focus buffer up and just throwing it on whoever is going to get hit by that the ultimate from that Flint Beast to it, because at level 4 sorry, focus buffer is about 600 magic damage worth of absorption, which should cancel out that ultimate from Flint Beastwood. So I have to wonder if they had that in mind when they also chose him, as an extra use.
Yeah, I'm guessing. And here we see they're going on Congo. It doesn't look like Legion is doesn't look like they're aware. It does look like Hellborn did some counter warding and they're gonna take out Congo, giving that ever important token to Dark Lady.
Well, that's just a point to push with wards in this game. Counter warding is a great strategy because of things exactly like this. Take out all the eyes in the forest and then just go snatch yourself up a Kongor kill and just surprise the heck out of your teammates and then make great use of it and win and all that jazz. The moral of the story is we had no wards and no sight, and well, I don't think I've ever seen too much counter warding going on either, but it just kind of accentuates a very important part of this game, which is obviously to keep your sight.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of counter warding. Mainly I do remember fighting down FourCourtJester, which they allowed for the counter wards. I do notice Andromeda roaming in the middle here. Counter wards are in vision of him, giving Pebbles. It does look like they want to give Bubbles that regen rune. So I'm not sure what happened with the wards right there. To be honest, I think what happened was after that mid push and we backed off to like heal up and to fight them instantly, they went straight for Congo. So I believe given our ultimates down and not a whole and no wards in that spot due to ganking on top, I don't think it was possible to maybe ward that on the way back. I don't know, in game and watching is really different. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, either way, the damage is done, and she does have that token. She has picked up as well now a Mighty Blade, but gonna go for that Shrunken Head. Just finished it up now, 32 minutes in, and that is really gonna start expanding her life cycle into these fights, especially with a Kongor token, and even with a focus buffer thrown onto her for good measure. I mean, this is gonna be a one-stop wrecking train in the next team fight.
Yeah, Dark Lady is he does appear to be snowballing, sneaking. It's gonna be hard to stop that guy. I did see the counter wards going out on bottom lane. They're gonna have to stop this Dark Lady. This is no excuse for PSI here, letting that Dark Lady snowball with his token, etc. Bubbles spamming some hits, trying to maybe put some harass on them, make them a little bit easier to take down once the fight gets initiated. So it does look like they appear to just be turtling, maybe waiting for a good initiate.
Well, at this time, I mean, right now PSI is kind of just bottled in at this mid for the defense, which gives the Hellborn a lot of map control at this point, and they can really just set up how they want, and setup is what they're going to do as the Portal Key Witchslayer taking that, and then all the ults coming out. Chipper, we got the Thunderbringer, we got Dark Lady going down to that tower spam, it looks like. Tower spam might be taking that Chipper as well, but only really 2-for-1 combo as Glacius gets caught out of position here. Even that Pebbles a little bit, but Andromeda swapping out that Dark Lady. Tower's going to be wrecking her for a little bit here, and Pebbles is going to be enough to take her down. That was an excellent clutch play by that Pebbles, coming now back in, getting the auto attacks off on that Witch Slayer, and even chasing that Thunderbringer out of his base. That's a genocide.
Yeah, excellent gameplay here by Tofu. He's definitely picking up the slack for the Legion team. I'm watching. I did not remember Pebbles reaping so hard, but this Pebbles making Cardinal look smart. I do believe that's in reference to Cardinal commenting about the Pebbles a lot before, but it looks like they're laughing about it. And a little friendly chat between both teams and the observers. So nothing be wrong with that. It does look like they want to go on this FourCourtJester up here. FourCourtJester just trying to farm, maybe get some wards. I'm not sure what the plan is here. Will Andromeda swap? No, he gets close enough to bolt. Pebbles just gonna come in, and I'm noticing this right now. Pebbles in fact did finish his demonic breastplate. It does look like he's appearing to be triumphant Pebbles.